Alright, so for those just tuning in now, here's a quick recap. About 2 weeks ago, my brother Jack and I set off from home in our boat, the Riflebird, to head north with the ambition of reaching one of the final frontiers of adventure, the Torres Strait Islands and Papua New Guinea. The goal was to rely largely on eating what we caught and hunted and explore a coastline that's largely been untouched by the modern world. Big fish, near misses, saltwater crocodiles, breathtaking scenery, and tons of coconuts have become standard procedure by this stage. And today is set to be one of the defining days in the trip. We're saying goodbye to mainland Australia, and for us, entering the unknown. One of the most beautiful, yet treacherous waterways in the entire world, the Torres Straits. All right, let's get into it. Watch out for crocs, eh, Jack? Good morning from the top of Cape York. First decent sleep last night, which Jack and I are both happy about. We've woken up in the protection, I think a bit of a false sense of security in this bay that we're in. Blue sunny skies, nice calm water, beautiful sandy anchorage. But as we're poking our nose outside the bay, we can just see there's a hell of a lot of white horses peeling around through the bay. Probably blowing a solid 25 knots. Couple that with a bit of current and you've got a pretty solid sea. However, today is a defining day on the trip. Today is a very exciting / nerve-wracking day of the trip as we're leaving Australian waters and heading to where sort of a new adventure, the adventure begins. Heading into one of the final frontiers of the Torres Strait Island group and upwards to the bottom, hopefully, of Papua New Guinea. So yeah, it's very much letting go of the known and heading into the unknown. We're mostly really excited to meet a lot of new people and explore a culture that we have only had a bit to do with, because we went to school with quite a lot of fellas and girls from the Torres Strait Islands, who a lot of which we've stayed in contact with. Amazing people, and they always raved to us just about how gorgeous the Straits were, and how much they loved home and felt a strong connection to home and always couldn't wait to get back home. So big motivator for this trip was knowing how much our mates from the Torres Straits really loved their home, and also just how relatively accessible it is to where we live. It was howling out wide there. Jackie, how you feeling, brother?
Good, keen to keep moving north.
Next stop, tip of Australia.
That's it. Today's the day we hit the tip.
We just rounded the tip of Australia.
We did it. This is where the journey begins.
Yeah, for a lot of people, reaching the tip of Cape York, the northernmost tip of the Australian continent, is quite often the end of the trip. But for us, this time around, it genuinely feels like the start of the trip, which is, yeah, pretty bloody exciting. But for now, the game plan is to head over to one of the larger islands that has a fair bit of infrastructure, Horn Island. So we're going to head over to one of those islands, and hopefully we can get two things that we're low on and two things that are quite essential to the journey: fuel and fresh water. First sign of civilization in a couple of weeks. There's actually cars, other boats. It looks like there's a big pub on the beach. It's yeah, it's pretty densely packed. Do you want to grab anchor? Are they coming back?
They're coming back.
Oh, actually. Oh yeah, I think Jamie's coming back. That's so random. We literally just pulled into TI onto Thursday Island, and our mate Jamie, two mates, Jamie and Beck, who have been living here on their cat, working on the island. One is a nurse and Jamie is a skipper. Yeah, they've got their cat anchored around the corner, and they just gave us like a good rundown of the island and what they've been up to, and any mates that are on the island, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, small world, real small world kind of moment.
We made some connections before we even touched land, so one step ahead.
Should have enough water to get out because most of this is seagrass anyway.
Drinking water.
Oh, drinking water, yeah. I don't know where drinking water is either. So we got fuel sorted, but we don't have drinking water sorted. So we borrowed some Jerry's off our mate Jamie's boat. So we got an extra 80 litres, which will do us for now. And yeah, we need to find some fresh water. Fresh water somewhere here.
We still haven't got through the coconut, so we should be right.
Yeah, we'll be right for the next day.
You're gonna love this.
Oh, I know. Can't wait, bit of fresh water. Fair bit of bait under here. Would you spear under here, Jack?
I probably would.
Right next to the warning, recent crocodile sighting in this area sign.
They put them everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're for the tourists.
Yeah.
Just like us.
Heavily chlorinated, but we got water. We got fresh water. Don't get your pants off, not here in public, Jack. Come on.
Spot to get your pants off.
Oh, she didn't answer.
Nah. Next one. We get on Granddad.
Alright, we're calling our Granddad.
For a while, anyhow.
You reckon you'll make it to 100, Grandpop?
Oh, look, I don't even think of that. I'm such a lucky fella. I'll keep in touch with you from down there, eh? I'll be up in the Dandelongs, you know? What do they charge you for that together?
Hey, they're only $1.50 up here. Cheap.
Yeah, well,
and bananas were $3.50 a kilo. They're pretty much giving them away up here.
yeah. What's $3.50?
Bananas.
Well, you can't even sell them down here now. That's how bad it is.
Hey, Grandpa, we'll chat to you in a week or two, mate. But great hearing your voice. Stay safe, and thanks for the well wishes, eh?
Thank you, fellas. Yeah, you fellas are so special to me because I think I even nursed you before your mother did.
There he is, 94 years old.
Still just getting around it. Oh, who's next? Hey, Trace!
I nearly killed myself running down the stairs to pick up the quack noise.
Oh, good. Lucky, because I nearly got nailed by a croc yesterday, so... You know,
Yeah, can we not? What do you mean?
it's good we're both back and safe, you know?
How? Tell me.
Nah, just cheering you
Hey,
up.
Mum.
Oh, Aaron, you boy.
Yeah, Trace.
Are you loving it?
Yeah, you miss
Loving
us?
Oh, yeah, I miss you. It's very peaceful, though.
I
Peaceful
bet.
without us.
It's very peaceful, but you get cursed a little bit sometimes.
Oh, don't worry, we don't plan on coming back.
So the majority of the afternoon, other than a little bit of boat admin, has been making calls, sending emails, getting approvals, and staring long and hard at maps of the Torres Strait Islands. And what else? Yeah, budgeting fuel, budgeting water, and yeah, just a lot of like finer logistics kind of things. Nothing too exciting, but super essential for traveling through this way. We also had a couple of beers, and we had a rum and coconut, which went down a treat. Now the sun's just about to set, and we are heading into Thursday Island for, what do you reckon, like a pub feed or some form of a feed that doesn't involve us cooking.
Yeah, see what's going on.
And then tomorrow, game plan is to be on the move. So we're going to spend the tonight on the back of the boat, and then tomorrow
head
going.
south. Yeah, there's a couple of islands we can still check out. There's a strong southeasterly still blowing, so
yeah, it's pretty windy at the moment, and the wind's meant to be coming down in 2 or 3 days. So until then, we're just going to explore a little bit more locally, sort of within a 40 or 50 mile radius, and then yeah, in 2 or 3 days time, hopefully it glasses out. But the weather is super unpredictable up here, but chances are it will, and when it does, that's when we head north up towards New Guinea and the northern Torres Strait Islands.
something like that.
As long as we can get our sounder to work.
Yeah, that's an issue.
Yeah, we don't have any electronics, like the wiring's buggered up on them at the moment. We
Too
need to
much
fix it.
salt in the hull.
It's a fair bit of salt in the hull.
No rocks here.
Hopefully not. Showing a bit of sand there though. Get us home, Jackie.
Yeah, mate.
After a few beers at the pub, get us home.
Yeah. It's just flicking on and off here.
And the sounder's not working.
So there's a wiring glitch and it just keeps shorting. We're not really sure why. We're trying to play around with wiring. We sort of need it working by the morning. Damn it! Looks like it's going to be tomorrow's issue.
Where it's been sitting, there's another set of slides there, another set of slides there, and pretty much all the way up the beach there's sets of slides. There's dozens and dozens of crocs that have been getting around here.